Bridging visas, the facts. A bridging visa is a very useful safety net for those who apply for onshore visas. In other words, Australian visas applied for inside Australia, and definitely not for visas applied for in Manila. What are bridging visas for? Well, they keep the applicant lawful in Australia. They stop the applicant from becoming that most undesirable state of being an unlawful non-citizen, which is the cool modern term for being illegal. Being unlawful means leaving yourself open to forceful deportation and or spending time in a detention centre. It means also being unable to apply easily for further visas. I won't say it's impossible, but it's not easy. It means needing compelling and compassionate circumstances and needing to meet some fairly strict conditions. In short, you must do whatever you can to avoid becoming unlawful. How do you apply for a bridging visa? Okay, this is a trick question, but it's one to make an important point. Most of the time you do not apply for a bridging visa. Most of the time it's granted automatically to prevent the applicant becoming unlawful in Australia, in other words, to be in Australia without a visa, because one visa has run out and another visa is still being processed. You do not say, "I'd like one of those bridging visas, please," and expect to get one. And you cannot apply for a bridging visa because you don't know what other visa to apply for. It's a bridge between two visas. It's not a bridge dangling in mid-air, and it's not a bridge to nowhere. So please never think that the Aussie immigration system is set up to make things really easy for you. It's not there to provide an easy road to Australia. It's there to protect the borders and to make sure that only those who really should enter Australia are able to enter Australia. Bridging visas are there to ensure you remain lawfully in Australia and not roaming around in a state of limbo. Now, bridging visa A. This is the visa they give you when 1. You are lawfully in Australia and hold a substantive visa, in other words, one they granted for you when you applied for it, such as a tourist visa, and 2. You've made a valid application for another substantive visa, for example, a partner visa. So when do you get a bridging visa A? Well, you get it automatically when the existing visa runs out and they haven't finished processing the second visa application. The tourist visa, say, cuts out at midnight, and the bridging visa also cuts in at midnight. And you stay on that bridging visa while they are processing the second visa application. If the visa is refused, then you stay on that bridging visa for a further 28 days while you sort yourself out. In some cases you can lodge an appeal at the AAT, which is the Administrative Affairs Tribunal, which took over from the previous MRT. And in other cases you cannot. If you have no appeal rights, then you need to ensure you leave while you're still covered by that bridging visa A. Bridging visa C. This is the bridging visa you go on to when you've allowed yourself to slip into that state of being unlawful in Australia, but you then make a valid application for a substantive visa inside Australia, and that new visa application has not been finalised. So you lodge the visa application, and the bridging visa C will kick in at the same time as it's accepted by the department. Less desirable and usually with less rights, however it's better than the alternative. Now we'll actually cover bridging visa B in another article because it's a bit different to the first two. There are also bridging visa Ds, Es and a few others, but these are the most important ones that you're likely to be exposed to. And just remember, they're for onshore visas only. You generally don't make a separate application for them, and they are there to connect two visas together when you would otherwise be in no man's land between the two, or to keep you lawful while you're waiting for an appeal, or while you're waiting to pack your bags and organise a flight home. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed it and you would like to subscribe, you can click on the little button down the bottom corner there, and you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. There are regular articles on aspects of Australian visas to the Philippines on www.downundervisa.com.au. There's a blog page you can subscribe to. There is a free visa assessment form, and there are regular articles on aspects of Australian-Filipino relationships, which you can see on www.filipinowives.com.au. If you can please share these articles and these videos on any of the social media that you use, we would appreciate that. Thank you.